Rowing the Charles, running Heartbreak Hill, and golfing at Granite Links. All the activities that put the great in Greater Boston. With its stunning skyline view and top 100 best in America rankings, Granite Links is a must-play destination for golfers near and far. The course and restaurants welcome visitors, or become a member and enjoy full club privileges. To experience the best in the U.S. right here in Boston, visit Granite Links, or to learn more, visit granitelinksgolfclub.com.
Back here for a juicy episode of Steele Nazz, brought to you part by Hedge Better from our headquarters in Braintree, Massachusetts. Tonight, before we get to the dead bodies next to me, to my left and to my right, we got one of Quincy's finest, Craig Kelly, our official sponsor. I mean, I guess if you haven't heard yet, founder of Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, located on 101 French Avenue in Braintree, Massachusetts. He's a personal trainer covering a variety of techniques and training that's guaranteed to whip you into shape. Hey, great writing, Steele. That a boy. We'll see how he gets into business and, learn some helpful tips, to stay healthy. He's grown these terrific bonds with these athletes, and, now he's the plug and get in line.
Get there.
Afterwards, we're going to have a great talk of baseball, Red Sox, Rays, Yankees on the couch, Houston on tap, ALCS, and a Pats comeback victory over the Houston Texans, now delivering a big-time game in Foxborough this Sunday against the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to let it rip with Craig Kelly right now, but, hell of an episode coming up. Let's go. We've been trying to do this for a while now. We are now joined by our sponsors, Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, the leader, Craig Kelly. Now, how are we doing tonight?
Doing great. Thank you.
Doing great. Anytime. So, we'll talk about the gym in a second, but, what's been going on? How was your summer? And, how have the, classes and, individual stuff going on? How's that been going?
Yeah, everything's good. Football's going on right now, so it's kind of eased down a little bit with the sports. Other than that, just still trying to grow in the business as much as I can.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You were saying before we got in here, he opened up last November. No, 1 day off, I think you said? You've only taken 1 day off?
1 year will be November. Oh, yeah.
And you've only taken 1 day off in that whole time? That's grinding.
Wow.
That's
No,
Jesus.
Sundays, but yeah, Monday through Saturday. Yeah,
Okay.
1 Saturday off.
No, that's fine. Yeah, the Lord's Day. The Lord's Day.
And what was that Saturday? What'd you do?
It was actually last Saturday. I went up to Dartmouth College. I brought up one of the athletes to Dartmouth College.
Oh, no, it's still business trip.
Yeah,
business trip.
I guess it's a business trip, yeah.
There you go. So I'll start in the beginning time, let's see, of Craig Kelly's personal training career. So how did the fitness training come to be? Because we're all Quincy guys. I knew you growing up. You played a bunch of sports. I went to Archie's with you. Mm-hmm. How did one day you were just like, oh, wow, this is actually way cooler than being a sports coach, like a specific sports coach instead of just being a personal trainer?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take you back to the beginning if you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely. Let it rip.
So I grew up playing sports actually with all of you guys.
Yeah.
Yes,
back in the day. So I started.
St. Anne, shout out.
Yes, sir. Kiwanis,
Represent.
actually.
Kiwanis, shout out. I forgot about Kiwanis, honestly.
Little League team, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. So I wanted to start lifting weights to supplement my sports, and so back in 2005 for Christmas I asked my parents for a gym set for downstairs. My uncle was actually a professional bodybuilder. Wow. So he showed me the ropes and he picked out the gym for me, and so he showed me everything, and then I kind of fell in love at that point. Lifted all the way through high school for the most part, and then I still remember in 2013. Fast forward to 2013, I was working out at the Quincy Athletic Club, which is Northeast now.
Yep.
If you guys know where that is. And I was filling up my water bottle, and I saw that they were hosting a personal training certification. So I signed up for that, and so I got certified through that. And at the time, I was working at Planet Fitness.
Oh, wow.
So I got promoted from front desk to personal trainer.
Getting the degree going.
Oh, yeah. But at the time when I was at Planet Fitness, there was actually a coworker who was Mike Goodman, who was one of the top recruits for Boston College. Oh. Yeah, it just happens to be. And he just graduated BC, and he was getting ready for the Combine. And I just asked, where are you getting ready for this Combine from? And he said, this gym up in Rockland. So I said, do you mind if I join you for a workout? First time being there, me and the guy hit it off, the owner of the gym, and he hired me, and that was in Rockland.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
What's the name of the gym?
That's
Is it
Iron White Fitness. Yeah.
Okay.
Iron White Fitness.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, like,
Well, shout out to
right
that.
there, yeah. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be like a first connection. Like, did he see a specific technique that he was just like, wow, this kid's the man. Let's like talk and like do some business.
Yeah, I mean, I think he knew I had like at least a base of knowledge, and his business was doing well, so he just needed a little help. So,
When
Yeah,
you
right.
do
Yeah,
that-
you want to come back tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a good personal trainer, I'm sure they take you. But were you bodybuilding like during when did that start?
Yeah, so he was actually a competitive powerlifter, and that's what I started.
Oh, so-
yeah. So we were
So
lifting.
this guy kind of molded your journey a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, and so after that, I was at UMass Boston. My senior year, I needed to do an internship. So what I did was call Mr. Clark, if you guys know, obviously Matt's dad,
Yep.
Matt Clark's dad.
Shout out to Clarks.
Shout out to Clark.
Hey.
The fam.
The best. So I know his dad is well connected with everyone. So I reached out. I said, "Hey, Mr. Clark, do you know anyone that I could do an internship with?" And he says, "If you called me last year, I would have got you in the Patriots. I knew the strength coach." But yeah, no. But he said I just had
God
lunch.
damn it.
I just had lunch with this guy, Mike Boyle, and for me, that's like a legend in the field. He was the strength coach for the Red Sox in 2013 when they won
wow.
the World Series. He was the Boston University for 15 years, and he was also the Bruins. So this guy's well connected.
He'll do.
Yeah.
Fine.
This guy's
not a bad
amazing.
second
take
place.
that.
Yeah. And so I
awesome.
interned at his place for 3 months, and that was life changing. And then after that, I worked at Boston Sports Club following that. And then COVID hit. Everything was going well at Boston Sports Club. COVID hit, and we all got laid off. And I knew that was now or never to
Oh
open
wow!
up
So
the
that
gym.
was a switch.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of wondering about that. Like, did you open up the gym and then COVID hit? So no, it was a perfect time. You were just like, okay,
Put
I'm
his
laid
balls
off.
in the fucking ground and was
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
that's
Hell yeah, man.
fucking
I'm doing this.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, so I opened up. Technically, I did a soft open in October. Opened up officially in November. But yeah, middle of COVID, I took a chance. And
Hell yeah! So like, just tell me kind of when you knew the first clientele was coming in. Like you said, the soft open was in what'd you say, September, October.
October, yeah.
The hard, like, how did it start coming? Because from what I think of, like in a gym, it's more of just like word of mouth. Like if you get one guy in and be like, "Hey, this is pretty sick. Like, why don't you come by?" And then another guy calls another guy, and so on and so on. And it's kind of like that, or something more to the puzzle.
yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't open it blinded. I had some networks I connected. I worked in Rockland, so I had the South Shore at Lisa and me. And I went to Archbishop Williams too, so I knew I had the football team coming. So it wasn't like going in there hoping for the best. I definitely had some,
Yeah.
some networks.
Sitting there staring at the door. Like,
Just
fuck.
praying.
where are the people?
It's like 8:05.
No one's
going
Magic
on
Mike
here?
told me he was gonna sign up.
But you're right. A lot of it, it's just word of mouth. Small businesses, you provide a good service, people will talk. So
Speaking of the service, so I go for a run here or there. I don't know what these morons do, but if either one of us were gonna like,
Damn,
I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
tough scene. Yeah.
All right, sorry.
pretty accurate call.
Was that a burn? I was gonna say I was kind of just like a
I
general
left my
statement.
heavy magners at the Irish pub on Sunday.
Yeah, the big magnets, that glass of ice, buddy.
So back to the semi-serious question. Like, if
Yeah.
one of us are stepping into the gym tomorrow, to lose some shape, I guess not shred off the quarantine pounds like we talked about a couple months ago, but
We gotta update our ad.
yeah, but getting ready for the winter, want to look good for next year.
Yeah.
What are we gonna focus on? Like that, like I know everyone's got their own like personal goal, but if I'm trying to shed some pounds off and get ready for beach season, what are we doing?
yeah. So the first session is not going to be a workout. There has to be a why behind the exercises. And if I don't know anything about you and we just work out the first session, there's really no rhyme and reason to the exercises. So the first session is literally an assessment. We talk about your goals, where you are now, and then where you want to be. And that's how I can create a tailored program to you. So we first start like how many hours of sleep do you get? What is your nutrition like? How many steps do you get in a day? What is your stress like? And what is your schedule like? That all depends on the program. So and then we do maybe like a table test where we just test. It depends on like injuries or work history. Your medical history.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll test your range of motion and your joints. Just very little. Not
That's
too
cool
in-depth,
though.
but-
Yeah, no, like you make the client or whoever it is feel like a piece of crap for a minute if they, if their
No, yeah,
numbers
but
are
that's
bad.
what needs to happen. That's
But-
what needs to
but-
happen. It's
Well,
like,
he
we
needs
gotta
to
work
know-
on this, right?
But
Like,
Rome wasn't built a day.
He needs to know how to cater, what he's gonna cater. Create the right workout. Like
100%.
we're gonna be doing this very soon. I'm going in, and I got my why.
Is this motivating you,
I got
or
that.
is that drink over there motivating you?
I'm motivated to put the drink
Balance.
down. That's a good question, honestly. What is drinking and working out? It's like frowned upon. Like what just quick. I don't want to sidetrack from what we were just talking about, but is it frowned upon?
yeah, don't show up drunk, dude.
Not obviously drunk.
I guess I would say
What's the mix and balance that you can kind of allow? Because a lot of people, I think that is a reason they don't get started because they got a drinking lifestyle or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of where your priorities are. If you're going to put fitness as like your top priority, drinking's probably not great. But if drinking acts as a kind of an anti-stress for you, then maybe it's causing less problems in a way. But I mean, you gotta have.
We
some
gotta figure
balance.
that out.
Yeah, you gotta have some balance. I guess.
Nothing, everything in
Evaluate.
moderation.
Get back to us. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, we can talk about people coming in who don't really have a history of working out or anything like that, who have a workout plan or whatever. You've had a whole I don't know what percentage of the clientele is, and maybe you can tell us that, but you've had high school athletes, college athletes, and you probably have had some more. Just tell me what that experience is like, even just like the ones for the first time when, like I said, the word of mouth thing, I bet that's a big time thing. And what do you really get into during the workouts? I know there's a bunch of questions and answers what I just threw out there, but if you just start with working out with high school athletes and how that kind of got started at Slate Edge.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start with the assessment process. It's very similar to just a general pop, but and a lot of athletes want to become bigger, faster, stronger, and I got to know where they're at right now. So we test all of that, and we do strength. I have you put like a chip on, you wear a chip, and it tells how fast you are, and it reads it. So I got to know if you want to get faster, how fast are you right now? Mm-hmm. And same thing with, we do like a vertical jump, like how explosive are you now? So I need to know baseline numbers and metrics to actually know that you're getting better. And so the athletes know that too. But what was the second part of the question? Let me answer. That was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Might have to rewind there. Can we run that back?
No,
How did you get involved with high school?
okay.
The high school,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
how they started, and then you grew to the bigger college names that you got coming in there too, through connections and everything.
yeah, I mean, it started with Archbishop Williams. I went to Archbishop Williams. So the football team was the first start. Social media helped. And then it started actually, I was working at Boston Sports Club, and this is a pretty good story, is this, everyone knew I came from Mike Boyle, so I was kind of like the sports guy at Boston Sports Club.
Yep.
And this kid walked in one time, and he was a big kid, and he signed up for the membership, and they asked about him, like, what do you do? And he's like, I play football at UMass Amherst. And, I got introduced to him, and he looked more like a linebacker than a running back.
Yeah, that's when you know they're like a tank. Yeah.
He was coming off an ACL injury, and so that's why he looked a little heavier than he is.
Probably.
So I had little doubts. I was like, who is this kid? And, I look him up, I ask questions, and he played for Everett High. He was the running back at Everett High.
So he's a great player.
During that 2017 team, which is maybe one of the best teams of the
Right before
decade.
Diabasa went to see
Correct.
him, I think.
That was, I think, his second last year. But he was the running back for that team, I think, ranked number 1 in the state for running back.
Mm-hmm.
So I trained him, didn't charge him $1. I just knew one day it would pay off with the networks.
Wow.
So he followed me actually to Slate Edge. A couple of years later, I've stayed in touch with him, and he put on social media, he was there, and just all these kids from Everett and from all these local schools. I mean, when you train the good kids, like, they usually hang out with other good athletes, and so word of mouth, social media.
Yeah,
Smart
I mean,
move.
around here, getting like the Everett football team is huge.
Yeah.
That's big.
That was what,
Or the people coming out of it that can, yeah.
Because you see those guys, and it's
connector
like,
to
all right,
have.
that guy's going like the NFL. So if he's training there,
that's right.
shit, I should.
They think it's the training that's helping that too. Yeah, so that was a great
I'm sure it
connection,
is too.
It does play a
definitely,
role.
yeah,
It does play a
definitely.
role. Don't get me wrong, but genetics is
Fair
will
enough.
always win.
Definitely there too.
I have a big personal question too for like
let me hear it.
working out with like these high school kids. Everyone wants to run fast. Like speed kills. Like how do you see these like results of I don't know, a 40-yard dash? Someone's running like a 5.0 and then they get it down to like a 4.6. How does that happen? I know it's repetition, probably getting better.
Yeah.
But does it come down to agility? Does it come down to just working on everything in the works?
And no, it comes down to the law of specificity, meaning if you want to get better at shooting free throws, what do you do?
Shoot free throws.
You shoot free
Again and
throws.
again and again.
Yeah, you don't, exactly. You just shoot free
Again.
throws. So if you want to get faster, if you want to get like the 40, if we want to take the 40 as an example, you got to run, and you got to run fast, and you got to time. Because if you put a timer to a kid, they will run full speed. If you ever just tell someone to just run full speed, they might give like 90, 95%. But when you put an actual number to it, they turn it on.
Yeah.
Because they want to beat it, and then you yell out the number, and they want to beat it every more.
I just got a 4.9. Like, come on, let's go. Like,
I thought you
well,
got
no.
I was like, oh, man.
No, I'm probably like a 6'5".
That beard is aerodynamic.
The pubby's running a 4.9.
Yeah, exactly. Run out of it.
So, just comparing kind of our show we've had guests on, where we like maintain and gain relationships. You're gaining relationships with these high school and college athletes. Just, you even told us about, going to Dartmouth College last week.
Yeah.
What's been like a cool story of you seeing a kid, the hard work of paying off, of maybe he was kind of like, I don't know, a third string running back and turn into, like an all scholastic. Is there any story like that you can share with us?
Yeah, I mean, that story from Dartmouth is probably one of the most special moments I've been a part of. This kid, I'm not going to drop his name because he's under 18.
Okay.
He's 17, but he was born in Jamaica. He came over when he was 8 years old. And, whatever his lifestyle is, it's not in his favor, I'll say that.
Yes.
But, so he went to a camp up at Dartmouth College, and after the camp, he got offered full ride to Dartmouth.
Wow.
Technically, Ivy League actually doesn't give out athletic scholarships.
The bonds.
It's like financial aid.
Yeah.
They just will give him a likely letter and say, we'll get you into the school, pretty much.
Not to mention, it must be a brainiac. I mean, Dartmouth College.
They wouldn't talk to you unless you get a good GPA.
Yeah,
So he does well. But, I mean, all odds are against this kid. And I went up last weekend to Dartmouth College and visited. And, I mean, the kid, and he actually committed after the game. They beat Yale in overtime. And
really?
After
Cool.
the game, we talked to the head coach. He brought me into the office just like this. And he committed on the spot. And it was a special moment to see.
And, even in
that's
that
awesome.
point,
Yeah,
that
that's
like...
unreal.
Yeah, those like athletes looking at you, they're looking up to you like as role models, and that has to be something that at the end of the day, you're going to sleep and you're like, wow, I'm doing something, I'm making a difference.
Yeah, it definitely keeps me more responsible because they do at that age. Yeah, the high school kids, they're like sponges, just like we were.
Yeah.
Coaches meant so much at that age, so someone to look up to.
As coach,
Even like looking back to your story, like you were a sponge.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, sorry, I gotta stop smoking too. We'll work on that at Slated.
One step at a time,
One
brother.
step at a time. Same thing, you absorbed all the info that you got from your from Boyle, and you need that. You need to absorb all that.
You need a mentor. Yeah, absolutely.
for me, do you have a bunch of different training sets, whether it's a group session, it's a personal session, or a small group? I know you probably take pride in all of them, but what do you enjoy the most?
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, it's a tough question because it's like asking a parent what's their favorite child, and they all know which one it is.
The next one.
Say it.
The next one. Fuck that.
They all have pros and cons. The personal training, I'll say, it's less physically demanding and less draining. It's just one-on-one. But the good thing is people open up as much with personal training because it's not a group, and you get more into the people, and you get that connection. So you can really help that person more than just fitness in a way. The group setting is great. You get the culture, you get the atmosphere, which is good, the competitiveness, and pumped up, and the athletes is great. That's what's great is the jokes, and you guys remember the locker rooms.
Oh, yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You get that in the weight room. That's some of the
Getting
best
that
times.
personnel.
Yeah.
I said I would never bring up Alex's name on this show, but
have to
seeing
bring- he's
Furtado
gotta
at
come
6
up to
a.m.
that.
That's gotta be.
How's he doing in there?
He comes late every day, but when he does come, he puts in the work. Don't worry.
We got a couple. I see Elvin's. How do you say his last name?
Sufran.
Sufran.
Yeah.
I see him. He looks like he's working. They all look like they're working hard. James Nazaro. What do you think? Hey, you got anything to say about him running his marathon?
Yeah, you think you got the
He's shouting you out.
I should call him right now.
Like if he collapses, is that bad for your brand? If he collapses at this
I
marathon,
mean, he lives in Miami now. It's not Craig.
If anyone can pull that off, it's James Nazaro. I'll say that he is crazy enough, and the fact that he already ran a half marathon in what, I don't know,
a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
after a couple days.
I'd
probably,
like to say
you
he's
know what I
making
mean?
up. I'd like to say he's making up the numbers, but I don't think that app lies. Whatever he's
He
sharing,
said he's
you know?
not, because he's coming to Bachelor Party this weekend. He said he's not gonna drink in Nashville, and he's gonna run 10 miles on Saturday. I was like,
All
what a
right.
loser!
I've-
Just stay home at that point.
Probably should, but I respect him for coming on the trip. Honestly,
That's wild if he does. Like, that's incredible.
Not our kind of choice. There's no chance we'd have that discipline, but I respect it.
No, especially there.
let's-
Especially there.
Let's
That's
just
tough,
get
man.
off. Let's
It's
just
tough
get
in
off.
fucking Miami. The fact that he's running to Miami and not boozing.
He wants all of this. Let's get off him. Like,
And
Yeah.
well, we
Yeah, enough
promised,
Nazzaro's on
we
here
promised
anyway.
him we'd give him a shout out at some point
on
on the page
he
and
gets
help
no-
his
he-
donations.
Yeah, he gets no shout out till he actually does it.
All right.
Shout out to his donations, though. I'll give him that. We did not get to the origin question yet. So Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, it could have been called Kelly's Gym and Training,
Yeah.
something kind of like that. What went into Slight Edge Fitness and Performance?
Yeah, I'll address the name first. I thought about obviously putting the name on it, but
Yep.
Mike Boyle, he would mention that you never want to put the name on the business because if you grow and you have employees, they're gonna think when they come in, they're gonna train with Craig Kelly. And if I do hire employees, that you want to keep it separate.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah, and so the name come when I was working at Mike Boyle's, the internship leader was Ken Whittier, who's now the assistant strength coach for the Boston Bruins right now.
Oh yeah.
He sat me down midway through the internship and he said, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" And I said, "Owning a gym, honestly." And he said, "Do you read books?" And I said, "Nope." And he says, well, read this one. It was called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson.
Wow.
And 5 years later, I opened a gym called Slight Edge Fitness and Performance.
Would you recommend that one?
Yeah.
I would think so.
I would say so.
What if you said no? You were like horrible book. But like,
gotta
I'll
say-
take the name.
Yeah.
This isn't the Craig I remember from fucking St. Anne's. this Craig is like, I'm motivated just sitting next to him. It's
Yeah.
He's got his shit. Good
Might
head
buy
on
that
his
book
shoulder.
on the ride home. Need to be ready to go.
If Barnes & Noble was open, I would. But either way, Slight Edge is on the Steele Nazz readers list, book club list now.
I will say too, this was a kind of question I kind of dug up, and everyone has healthy habits, everyone's got bad habits, but if there's one health habit that you could share with us that kind of has just stayed with you forever, and like I don't know, maybe something that could help us, maybe could help someone who's listening.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Do you mind if I give it 2?
Yeah, dude.
Give 3.
Give
Yeah,
us 5.
let it ride. Let it ride.
3's a good
As
number.
many as you want.
Let's go 2. I'll start with the short answer, which is sleep. I mean, it's such a low hanging fruit. I mean, if you just sleep will solve so many problems. I mean, if you're not getting 7 to 9 hours, I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice in my opinion. But and then the second one is going for a walk. I would say that's the most underrated thing that you can do to get fit and then to start. And we can go down a rabbit hole of how far we've gone away from our ancestors of like hunters and gatherers. I mean, the further we go away from them, the more issues we tend to have.
Oh yeah, they were taking down woolly mammoths and shit.
We're getting
Shit was
Burger King
wild.
in a drive-thru, going home and watching
I
Netflix.
pissed about it. Pissed there's too many people in the drive-thru.
But they used to walk like 9 to 11 miles a day, which is about 20,000 steps a day. And we recommend now 8 to 10,000 steps or something. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever tracked your steps, but it's very hard to get 10,000
Oh, yeah,
steps.
10,000.
Might be time to
Tough.
start.
Yeah.
I'm taking my notes. Drink more water. Would that be a reasonable third?
yeah, 100%.
What's like the amount of water someone should be drinking a day?
I mean,
A gallon?
A gallon should be good, yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on your body weight, but a big gallon's definitely a standard to go for.
Those are 3 very fucking doable ones too. Like that. If you can't follow those 3 habits,
Yeah.
like
Water, sleep,
honestly,
and
like
walk.
why even try? I don't know.
Why even live?
Why live? Like why keep going? Like those are 3 of the easiest steps I've ever heard in my life. And sadly, I don't do all 3 of them. You got to take it. I think fitness like is honestly taking a hard look in the mirror and like learning you got to be disciplined. Like that from the few times I've tried it, whether from boxing or I did CrossFit for a little bit. I want to get into your gym too because
Yeah.
it seems good. At least the group.
Our
Classes.
natural instinct is to consume as much energy, which means calories, and put out as little effort as we can. And so, back in the day, that was the complete opposite. We had to work very hard to get little food, and now food is so accessible and we don't move as much. So
Yeah.
we're like satisfied our needs, and that's why we probably don't have the urge to work out and be fit anymore.
Now, do you think like the personal training, like opposed to someone just going to the gym 3 times a week by themselves, means that much more because it's way more like personable and like it kind of motivates? Be like, oh, I got to get to Craig today. I got to get to Craig today. It's not like, oh, I'm going to this Planet Fitness, and that's fine too. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that. I'm just saying, and I might work out for like 20 minutes, or I might work out for 40 minutes. Well,
Yeah, like more fired up almost
Yeah.
to like get there.
Yeah. I mean, there's multiple reasons. I mean, I could do my own taxes, but I have an accountant that does it. He's an expert
Well
in his
said.
field.
Yeah.
So,
Good. Good answer.
I think that's the end of that question.
but
Well, you don't have accountability if you go to Planet. Like I could
Yeah,
easily
yeah.
be like, I don't want to go today. And if Craig's like, I could say that to Craig too, but he's gonna. I would if he's as good as I think he is as a personal trainer. He's gonna be like, stop this. I'll let it go maybe
Spiteful
this time,
text
but
message. Yeah.
and it's not because he wants the money. You can tell that he wants to fucking help you do good.
That's right. But I would say everyone has a different why of what would be helpful with having a coach. Some people want that accountability, that time that they have to come to the gym and not up to you. You had a long day and then you might not want to go to the gym. So one would be accountability. 2 would be expertise. I put the work in the trenches. I kind of hurt myself through the lifting and all that. So let me not make mistakes. So there's multiple reasons. And honestly, when you have success or you do things, you want to do it with other people. You want to share that experience with someone. It's not the same doing it alone. You want to tell people about it. So having someone there is.
And there's definitely like a drive or something where like you're like, dude, like one more. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like do that. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go. Whereas like you're by yourself, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
I
did enough.
I've had enough of this shit.
Did enough.
And you mentioned at the beginning you've only missed one. I mean, you got give yourself Sundays off, but your only day off you've only missed one, and that was to go to the Dartmouth game. Just how much? I mean, I know you're in great shape, but like at what point do you just get like so tired and like it takes on a toll of just everyday activity?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple months off with COVID, so because everything was shut down, especially fitness centers. Yeah. So I haven't hit that wall yet.
Really? Wow.
Maybe it will come, but no, it's only been a year. So the year in November will be 1 year of being open.
Oh, really
so,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that wall might come. And
any celebration, like 1 year, or is it just going to be like, crunches and dead sprints?
That's what we should do the combine for.
Yeah,
we should do the combine for the 1 year.
That's
coming
right.
up. Yeah.
That's happening.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Yeah, there's plenty of people in. Fuck, I keep yelling at this thing. There's plenty of people in here that want to do it too.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, we'll make that happen. But there's something in the works. We'll definitely do a year celebration. That's just
That's awesome.
What does it feel like being a business owner too? Like, because I mean that's kind of different than even being just a fitness guy. Like, has that been a cool feeling?
Yeah, I would be lying if I said no. I mean, it's definitely good being your own boss. But I will say right now, being a year into it, I don't really have a business. I consider a business having jobs for other people, creating something for jobs for other people. And right now I'm just running the show by myself. So I really just have another job. And so down the line,
Feels like more than that, though. I don't know. You got merch. You got
you're right.
systems. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's just a job.
He's trying to say to himself, he's not a businessman. He's a business
man. The employees are coming.
That was corny as hell. But still, I like it.
That was good.
Let it ride, Jason.
We won't roast you.
I have one more question, kind of on the high school and college athletes.
Yeah.
So, like, is there different workout styles when it comes to your everyday football player, your everyday hockey player? I know there's got to be because football players want to run their asses off. Hockey guys, you want to be able to skate well, but you also want to be able to take the hits and everything like that.
It's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. And I would say probably a surprising answer is no. I would say sports-specific training is bullshit. It really is, because fast is fast, strong is strong. No matter what sport you do it carries over to every sport. And they get their sport-specific training through practice, through their actual sport.
Wow. Yeah.
So I don't need to replicate their sport that they're doing. Like for example, the hockey players now, they're skating 3-4 times a week. I don't need to do more rotation work with them. No. They're doing that already through that.
Already getting the reps.
Yeah. So we just want to get them faster and stronger. I don't know if you've ever seen the video of Wayne Gretzky running against Pele and Sugar Ray Leonard and Bjorn Borg. He was the tennis player. Okay. But he absolutely crushed everyone. And the point is his professional sport doesn't run, but fast is fast.
Yeah.
It carries over. So no, we do not do. The only sport specific I will say is overhead athletes, meaning baseball players or quarterbacks or something like that. Who do a lot of with throwing motions.
Yeah,
so
get
we don't,
the arm ready.
We do a lot of rehab work with that, and we don't do certain exercises like bench presses or.
I just remember pitching in college. I stayed away from all bench press. We would work the bands all the time because even after your off days after you pitch, you don't really want to mess with anything too heavy or anything. You just want to keep those muscles and even bones just vibing enough to where you're not breaking your elbow, but you're also just staying in shape.
Yeah. Like Tom versus Time. I think Brady's like anti-weight.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Which is like that. We're not him. Everybody. Different.
And that applies for his position. You can't have that position for a lineman or someone who has to take compression. But for a quarterback, I think pliability is totally fine. Here we go.
Oh, Matt showed up. You got a question? Get on a mic. You're never really talking to a mic anyway. I don't think that one works.
It might be good. No, it's not connected.
No. We're in there like swimwear, so hurry up, kid.
Proposal, Craig.
All right, let me hear it.
Careful.
Documentary called "He's Not Even a Has-Been. He's a Never Was." The Matt Forbes story. Give me a month. Give me a month in Slide Edge. See if you can get me back to my former high school days. I wanted Alex Rotaro to be the main character of this story, but he's hopeless. He's hopeless. I don't believe in it. I believe in myself. What do you say?
It's gonna be a hell of a story.
Could you handle me
you
1
put
month?
your name on that?
Craig?
I need intense workout. We'll film it. I'll want to give up. You can't let me give up. Will you
I'd
do
be
this?
lying if I said I wouldn't watch that. I would watch the fuck out of that.
Just saying. I'll do it.
1 month?
1 month. I'll do 4-hour workouts if I need to. First 3 days, give me a little.
He's all talk no
That's-
act.
Want to
So-
bet? Want to fucking bet? I'll be fucking skinnier than your fucking fat head alone.
How is that possible? You just called my head fat. Like, oh, you're probably
1
already
month
skinny.
here. I'm going 9 days.
I'm gonna
9
take
days.
the
That's
under
what I'm
of
setting
that.
over on
I'm gonna
it.
take the
That's
under
what
of
I'm
that.
saying.
We'll film it.
I don't know if I could believe that you're gonna go hard for a month, 4 hours a day.
1 month. All right, I'm asking Craig.
I don't even
know.
think
I'm
Craig
not the
has
fucking
4 hours a
fitness
day
guru.
to give you.
Craig, I want Craig getting me back into my glory days. Not even a has been. I never was. I am. I know who I am.
Let him answer.
What's the finish line look like? Where do you want to be?
I want. See, I don't need to gain muscle. I need pliability. What's up, ladies? I just want just back in shape. Just back in shape.
No, the question is, will you quit the Tito's?
If I have to,
Sounds like you're gonna have
well, no, that was gonna be one of my questions. What is the allocated drinking amount?
I already asked that too. Yeah,
you're late
it's
to the
allowed.
party.
You're late
It's
to the
allowed.
party. We're not gonna go over that again.
Okay, then I'm good.
The booze is allowed, kind. It's semi-allowed.
No, it's not. If I have to do
Balanced.
something to prove fucking,
Balanced
prove
booze.
fake Bill Belichick wrong over here, I will.
What should he use with the Tito's as like the proper thing to
Soda
say?
water.
Soda water. Soda
Or
water.
amino acids.
Or just
Amino acids, really?
Yeah.
wait, what?
What do you
What's an amino acid?
Those are good. Those are a
Yeah.
good mixer actually.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's a Tito Kelly. Yeah, I got it.
Trademark by you?
Yeah, no. But yeah, I've had it.
No,
It's
just
about
Craig,
fucking good.
I'll come to your gym starting
Tomorrow?
He won't be there tomorrow.
tomorrow. You know what? I will. No.
Get down, talking to the mic.
Get back to neutral on Monday.
Everybody is even on Monday.
He can't talk into the mic.
All right,
Adam's all upset. Can
not
we do
upset.
this? I need a GoPro though.
talking to the mic if you, if
I need
you
to
get out.
GoPro.
Showtime, you got any questions
We
for
need a
Craig?
record. I need this on.
That mic doesn't work, so
I need-
kick Matt out of here.
I'm gonna end on a kind of serious last question
that
here.
was serious.
That was awful.
He said show up and he'll do it.
yeah.
Am I
Wait,
allowed?
I actually do have a
Yeah.
question.
9 days.
Craig, what was your best piece?
You're not on a fucking mic.
What was your best piece of advice in the fitness industry, or just starting
Well,
a business in general?
So what Showtime Craig said to Craig Kelly? So Craig to Craig here.
Great name
What is your best piece of advice
that they've just received.
that you've received in the personal training game?
That I've received or I would give to someone else?
that you've received.
I would say get an internship. That was the best thing I did. And I was told to get an internship, so I made sure to get one. Just people that have done it before me, so I made sure that,
It's like easy route to like get in.
oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna end with this. So at the end of the day, you have your own business, everything like that. How far are you trying to? I mean, obviously this is your profession, everything like that. But how far are you trying to take this? Are there any goals that you want to seek in year 2 and year 3 and so on and so forth?
Yeah, I would definitely like to take on some other trainers. I would love to expand the place, not move to a bigger location. Where I am now, I would love to grow that. The location's just perfect right down the street.
It's a
and,
beauty. It's a beauty, folks.
101 French Avenue.
That's correct.
Right on the
yes.
money. There, let's go. And actually, last question.
right.
It's a great facility indoors. Me and Medeiros came by one day.
That's right.
Just tell me how it kind of came to be. I saw there's some turf there. You have a bunch of different things going on inside.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to doing that internship, knowing what exercises and what I'm already going to use ahead of time. So you just reverse engineer. You already got the programs laid out. You just need to reverse engineer and have the equipment. So I knew what it would look like. I planned it in my head thousands of times, and you just reverse engineer.
He was ready.
Yeah,
he was ready.
How did it feel when you saw it there? Like it's like it's here.
I mean,
That's what I mean. That's gotta feel
Yeah.
fucking
No,
sick.
it's gotta be amazing.
You undersold how it must have felt to
That place
open
is
the
awesome.
actual gym.
Yeah.
Like putting
Yeah.
the plans that you like
undersold
wrote
that.
down, and then you just opened the door and was like, "Fuck, we're here."
It's still every morning. I swear to God, every morning I walk in.
I
it
feel
still
like that's
doesn't
why you
feel
haven't
real.
taken a day off, because it's got to be inspiring to walk in there every fucking day.
Yeah, I'm riding high right now. I'm riding on the
That's
high.
what it is. You can sense it. I'll end my last question is more of a plug.
All right.
Give the group session hours. What is that? Still weekends or Has
Yeah,
it expanded to more times during the week?
I would probably recommend the Saturday 8 a.m. for people to start. I would first start, obviously, people reaching out.
Where should
personally.
I start? I guess it's other than coming in for that first
Yeah.
session where you talk me down off the cliff. Tell me how bad I've sucked at life for the past couple of years.
Yeah, stop
We'll
on his
do that
cigarettes.
first.
Yeah.
We'll do that for. I'm not saying I might go into personal training. I also do like the group session settings because like they are cool, competing.
Yeah. You'd bring some good energy.
Got to have the energy.
Or you be something to laugh at. It'd be great. For
That too. Like I'm not. I definitely will be something to laugh at for most of those people in there.
You'll bring entertainment. I'll say that no matter what.
Good. That's what I.
Craig,
But I also want to get better.
I
So
know.
with hour, so Saturday is a good hour for like the normal person listening right now. If they have liked what you said, come in Saturdays at 8.
Well, reach out to me first, yes. But
DM him.
yes, slide in the DMs. Yeah.
slide in the DMs. You got Facebook. You got Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram's probably the most active. Yeah.
For sure.
Listen to the ads at the beginning of the show, actually,
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
or middle of the
appreciate
show where we have them.
Yeah, I wanna
whatever it is.
Thank you guys for all the support and
No problem. Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
support.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Greg.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Great partnership. Greg Kelly here. Archie's guy. Love it. Yeah, thanks a lot for coming on.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
boys.
We'll
Appreciate
be
it.
in.
Yeah,
We'll be in the
thank you.
gym soon.
Yeah, can't wait to throw up at that combine.
If you are looking to shed those extra quarantine pounds and get stronger, or you're an athlete looking to get a slight edge on your competition, we have the gym for you. Introducing Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, conveniently located in Braintree, Massachusetts at 101 French Avenue. With Craig Kelly, best in the business, Slight Edge is offering individual, small group, and sports performing training in a private gym setting. The Slight Edge trainers will be sure to get your heart rate up, increase strength, and help you reach your fitness goals with a customized program. Find them on Instagram using the handle @SlightEdgeFit or visit their website at slightedgefit.com and set up a free strategy session while you're there.
And that was Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, our buddy there, Craig Kelly. I thought it was a phenomenal interview. You kind of touched of, the beginning branches of, his personal training career. And then he got on as, getting clientele going in there. COVID kind of, I guess helped him out in a way. And then from there, it's all history. It's a sponsorship. It's everything like that. Steele, you were the only one in this group right now. What did you think of the interview?
Absolutely incredible. I mean, to get that done, to open a gym during COVID when they were in so much trouble and all that, and to just keep grinding with it, keep it going. I mean, what is it? Years coming up. He's missed one day. Unbelievable.
That's crazy. No,
Unbelievable.
that's what took from me the most, and I mentioned it during that interview. The one day he took off, he didn't go and drink with his buddies or anything.
They went on a college
He-
visit with this guy.
with one of with.
I don't want to intervene or change subject, but imagine if Hunter Renfroe just only took one day off. He would have been skinnier. The ball would have stayed in the park, and the Rays would have won game fucking 4. I'm just saying.
All right.
Hunter Renfroe. What are you talking about?
When he fucking hit off his fat ass belly.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
yeah, when the MLB saved the Red Sox
Oh, I thought it was
again.
gonna-
Fenway being a terrible.
I thought I
fucking
was gonna
park
get
that
my
needs to be
foot-
burned down.
Mickey Mouse, Mickey
well,
Mouse
hey,
bullshit.
We're gonna
park,
get to
yeah.
that. We're gonna get to that. I heard the end of the interview, and I just want to say, I like how he says his best piece of advice for my question was that to be an intern and not to be scared to take a step back and shut your mouth up and fucking learn and
Sit and
fucking
listen.
yeah,
Sit
exactly.
and listen.
And even design his gym, he's like, all right, I knew exactly what it was gonna look like. I've been envisioning it. I know what fucking equipment you need to be using. I think that was probably the fucking
Mad
that was a good thing.
Antan, whatever. He said I had the first word, and he literally just
Yeah,
started.
yeah, Anton. We
Bat out of
had
hell.
we had a pre-talk on that. He was going to get Adam get his time in. Ken just broke the
I
rules.
did. I
All right, great interview. Are we getting right into it? Let's
right,
go.
yeah.
Baseball
Baseball,
talk.
baseball season's
talk.
over.
All right,
Baseball
all right.
season's over.
Wait, Mike Steele.
Let's talk Celtics.
Rest in peace.
All right, so I have a body bag to my left and I have a body bag to my right. The Boston Red Sox, after almost blowing it the last week of the season,
stuttering, you
Rafael Devers delivers it
speech
against the
sucks.
Nationals. The Yankees go down, and you know what? Everyone was laughing at me in Showtime right here when we said Sox in 4.
And guess what? Boom.
And it happened. And you know how it happened? The fans. And you know how it happened? Timely hitting. And you know what had happened? Tampa Bay Rays fucking choking in the last second. I will give the Rays. I will give the before Matt goes a bat out of hell. I will give the Rays credit. They were down 4-2 in game 3. Battled back, tied it up. Walk off by a guy who hasn't gotten a hit like this year. And then game 4, down 5-0. backs against the wall. Wander Franco probably going to be the best guy in the league in like 2 years. Hits a homer, make him down 5-1. Long story short, they come back. But you know what? Sack fly to the hottest hitter in baseball right now. Kiki Hernandez has had a hell of a time for himself. This pitching, this team is nothing like the 2018 team. I'm not saying that right now, but their offense 1 through 9, I knew that wasn't going to be a problem going into the season. But this pitching has kind of clicked. It's done very well. The game one, Erod dropped the ball. Chris Sale dropped the ball. But you know what? Nick Pivetta, Tanner Hogg jumped in there. Nathan Eovaldi pitched a hell of a game 3. And then, Eovaldi comes back, gives them 5 solid innings. Of course, Josh Taylor, he didn't blow that night, but Brazier blew it that night. And then, what was the best part of it?
Wait, give him a second. He's got one last point.
The best part of the whole thing was this Brandon Lau, second baseman, was all hyped up all year. 39 home runs. Sick, dude. What are you going to do with the postseason? 0 for 19.
He was 0 for-
You know how many hits?
bad.
You know how many hits I had in the ALDS? As much as him.
You guys are the same level of athlete. Wait, Verdugo? He's the fucking spirit of this team.
He's my favorite
the
guy in the league by far.
That's
He's
loading
an
my
absolute
big cousin. Shout out to Verdugo. You listening? I fucking love you. That energy is what we need to get us to the rest of the postseason.
One. Okay.
Deep breaths.
Adam is literally saying this pitching is clicking. He doesn't deserve it. He does not deserve this. I'm gonna fly to Houston and cheat for them. I am gonna literally fucking
the trash cans out.
Fastball coming. Hey Altuve, fucking just drive this into right
That
field.
didn't happen at all.
No.
Like this year, that didn't happen at all.
No, I'm gonna cheat for the Astros.
Oh,
What's wrong with the fan cheating?
Good. I'm glad.
Because you know
I thought
why?
baseball was over the season.
It should be.
Mike,
because-
still, I know you're on the baseball topic too. Since Yankees, are you supporting a new team though?
There's
Is there
a
new
football
team?
game going over there. You can go watch that.
There is literally, particularly if the Dodgers win tonight, there is a 0% chance I watch another baseball. game.
Wow.
A 0.
And I think the Dodgers have a better
so-
team all around. I think they're going to win tonight.
Astros,
Pretty-
Red
pretty
Sox,
sure.
I would rather
You
be
think that the
waterboarded.
Giants have been so good. I want Max Scherzer to win another ring in real talk
All right,
because
screw like MLB talk. We're talking about the Red Sox and Rays right
okay.
No. MLB talk's done. Get out of here.
What happened with the Yankees?
Fuck off, Craig.
now. Fuck the Yankees. We're on the Rays. The Rays.
Where's Magic? Get Magic in here. Get him off the mic.
Randy's still at home. Randy's still
You
at
guys
home.
probably could have used these two.
Was a nut on the face, and it was excellent. Them pitching at Kike in the bottom of the ninth.
Was absurd. Absurd.
What the fuck?
I have no clue.
What the fuck?
I will say.
we are an analytics fucking driven team. Fuck
You know what you dickheads did getting at the Rays guy? You guys had to eat the fucking popcorn. You fired him up.
Yeah.
Randy eats popcorn.
You
Whatever.
Idiot. You idiot. You dumb fucking
Bro,
bitch.
champagne bottles to
In
Boston.
2018, I was the
We
dumb
just
fucking
talked about how
franchise that
fat
made
we
me-
are. You don't eat popcorn still? Because I fucking eat it.
Not in the fucking.
I will.
Wait, hey.
I will say. Hey, another thing
Hey,
I was right about. I was there for Game 3. By the way, Magic's right here. He's dead too. He's on Tampa. Anyways,
Shut up.
Game 3, Fenway Park. The Rays shit their pants. They were afraid of these fans. I'm telling you
my
right now.
God.
They were
We're
afraid
doing
of the
the fan
fans.
thing? We're doing the fan thing?
The only
We're doing
guy.
the fan
The
thing.
only guy who wasn't
We're doing
afraid-
the fan thing.
The only thing
If Hunter Renfroe went to Slight Edge Fitness, it's a game. It's a game. If he lost 20 pounds, it doesn't go off his fucking stomach.
I didn't think it hit his stomach.
after seeing that though, it is kind of funny. Like next year softball, if there's like a run to like win the game, I'm gonna take that ball and
Push
throw
it
it
over.
so far over that fence.
But no,
it's
you
a
can't.
double.
You cannot clean it field it cleanly. Once you field it cleanly,
Then just stumble
then
and just
it's
toss
a
it.
ball in play. It's
Stumble
still a
and
ball out of
just
play
toss
until
it,
a
just
player.
juggle like a little fucking
Yeah, no,
clown.
you honestly can't because I've seen
That
that
was a
play before.
bullshit rule.
When
Because a Fenway is a bullshit park, it needs to be fucking burned down.
I kind of,
Terrible bullshit stadium.
I kind of agree
They
with
slander
that.
Yankee Stadium all the time. Fenway is just as bullshit.
You literally didn't even make it out of the play-in game. Like, let Magic take the mic.
Magic, what do you got to say? So you
Quick
can,
thing about the
You can't even
popcorn.
pick a fucking fucking team.
Quick thing about the popcorn on the bench. I loved it.
Of course you
He
did.
is a big popcorn guy.
Do
Remember
I
the
think
phrase?
it was a part of their downfall and the champagne getting ordered game one?
Oh, whatever. They did that. Who did that? They did in the finals in fucking.
I
the
love
NBA.
the popcorn
that's
move
just
until they
fucking-
started losing.
that's just
Randy
titles.
looks like an idiot. You
Brandon
can't eat popcorn
Lau.
and lose.
Brandon Lau over 19
Batting
lost
average
the service.
0-0-0.
Hey, that lost the series. If he could get a hit, that series is raised. If he could get a hit.
I was
Shoulda, coulda, woulda,
You know,
pal.
fans,
There
the
wasn't a-
fans.
See you next
It
year.
wasn't a dumb
Adam saying the
fucking
fans
wall.
won the series. Adam doubling down on that fucking most ridiculous fucking take I've ever heard in my
It did
goddamn
happen.
fucking life.
Were you at the game? No. Like I saw these.
Oh, you
fans,
were at the,
and they
Adam,
took over.
hey, everybody. Adam went to a
Slight
Red Sox
brag,
game. So happy.
slight brag.
Oh man, what were you in a fucking State Street box?
It was great.
Oh yeah.
Chicken fingers,
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
dogs.
go fuck
Your
yourself.
press box.
Hey, you know another thing besides the Brandon Lau like shitty series that surprised me. McClanahan came out through a fire game one.
Balls.
Comes in out of the bullpen game four,
And
just
then
gets lit up.
Yep.
Lit up, like not even a chance.
And this is all right. This
even
is the
get
one
out?
compliment I'll give the Red Sox is
One, they're literally taking over. They're taking over baseball right now. They're doing everything they can to win a World Series.
Do you realize you have fucking Max Scherzer, Walker Buehler, Clayton Kershaw on the other side?
And they could lose tonight. They could be out of the fucking playoffs tonight.
Could they? Because why is Corey Knebel pitching?
Oh, late scratch. Boom, late scratch. It was supposed to be Urias.
Are we
Does that
playing
mean that-
bullpens?
Does that mean that bets don't go through once his
Yeah, that's a hit or
certain
miss.
ways.
I don't know. Yeah.
It depends on how you bet.
some betters.
The Dodgers are not losing this game. The Dodgers, the Braves are a fun, fantastic team. They're actually what the Red Sox aspire to be. Like literally in terms of contracts and stuff. They try to copy them with the Bogarts contract. Like Ozzie Albies and Acuna are locked up. The Red Sox are literally wannabe Braves. Literally, that's what they are.
Shut the fuck up, Andy.
I'm just saying.
That's so dumb because, because the
why
Braves.
is it so dumb? Oh, why? Because their fans aren't so loud. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
You got me and Adam supporting them in game 4. Hey,
Yeah,
you know what I
such
said to you? The only way you win in 4 is you get the first one out of the fucking way. See you later,
Yep,
Rays.
go back
I'll
home.
see you next year. Get your
Steve
golf
Nazz in
clubs
the
out.
stands.
Yep. And I also said no one's going to roll like the Buffalo Bills on that Sunday night
they
primetime
did.
game.
Oh.
And they fucking...
We'll get there.
I could never be more wrong. I was never more wrong on a game in my life than that game.
I went 100 for 100 in my fucking
Oh, that was
picks last
great.
week,
The
so.
back to
if you follow
like
me.
actual baseball talk here. Besides like Matt screaming and saying that like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight when like he's just gonna drink like a bottle of Tito's tonight.
I haven't said that.
He's trying to do the Stephen A. method.
When JD Martinez came back in the lineup, it did so much. Not even just it made the lineup even more in depth. And you know he was a big spot. I think he batted in the 6 or 7 hole.
He couldn't even fucking run to first base and put his heart on
and
the
he
line.
he hit
Double.
an absolute ding dong in that game too.
Yeah,
That was
double
a
too,
big
right?
decider. Yeah, double in game 4.
And what about Raffy just faking his back injury? Like, what was that about?
What? Did you see him swinging
I
game
saw-
1? Obviously,
Magic,
he was hurt.
Magic Mike had a back injury too. He's fucking stopped.
Give him a couple days and he's all set. The first game, he was fucking hurt when he was swinging for
Oh,
that
so
ball.
Raffy Devers is Mike Madero?
And the big thing too, like the inning before Christian Vasquez hit that, I was just like, I was saying to my
knew
father,
it.
I was just like, when was the last time this guy got a hit? And then he comes up and buried one.
I mean, obviously that was
A lot of credit, lot of credit.
No, it was because that fat ass Hunter Renfro never got to Slight Edge Fitness.
Shout out Slight Edge Fitness.
And then I got a lot of
Kiermaier never get to hit
I got-
either.
I got-
I was shocked.
I got a lot of respect for Kevin Kiermaier, man. He puts on his boots, gets ready to go. Great outfielder. And you know what? Time and time again, if the Rays came back to win this series, he would have been a big part of it.
Yeah, I mean, some of the plays he made in that outfield, it shows why he's an MLBer.
Yeah.
He can't hit for shit besides that one hit. That was bullshit.
So now Tampa Bay goes on the golf course with the New York Yankees, and the Red Sox advance to the ALCS, where they will be on the road game 1 against the Houston Astros. So I'll start right away. So since it's me and Showtime's house tonight, I think 2 really similar teams. They both have great lineups in terms of offense. Their defense, the Astros definitely got the slight edge up there. But pitching wise, they're both pretty iffy. I mean, throwing Lance McCullers being your game 1 guy. He's been a veteran for Houston for quite some time. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he's not.
He's out.
He's not.
He's not pitching.
Oh, he's not pitching. He's done.
He's out.
Wow.
I think it's Framber Valdez.
Oh, Sox
yeah.
in 4 then.
What happened?
His arm was hurting. And
He's
it's like a
always- he's
serious
always an
injury.
injury.
Like, he might be out for the year.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
It's not big.
Breaking
It's not
news.
big.
That is big. They don't have any
Sounds
pitching.
like socks and four.
Red Sox
Yeah.
do. The Red Sox do. Where's Sale been? Why was Sale's
I
name
honestly
not
hope
mentioned?
Sale never sees the field for the rest of the fucking
Bam.
for the rest of
So
the
all
year.
you have
Sale started-
Eovaldi.
Sale started
That
game
was
one.
another thing on the Rays series. What if no one,
Three rookies
no
start
one
the
could have
first
told
inning.
me if you're gonna pitch Chris Sale for 1 inning and he's
He's
gonna,
gonna
let
get a
up 5 runs
granny.
and you're gonna win in 4. You're gonna win in 4 games. I would have laughed at you. Just
Like,
Crazy.
I wonder what the odds were in the first inning when they got that grand slam. The odds for the Sox to win that series probably like literally
A
spiked to
billion.
like a
A
billion.
billion.
Literally a billion.
What do you like, the Red Sox? Because you like their logo, Craig?
what are you talking about?
I'm just.
I've been a Boston sports fan.
Yeah.
You always rep your fucking hood you're from.
I
Well,
can't wait to see your
sorry,
logo
my
tonight.
bad, my
I
bad.
can't wait to see your logo
Time out,
tonight.
time
You
out.
quit on baseball after game 3.
Can I see?
baseball's over.
Can I see your
It's
Tampa
moved
Bay?
on.
Can I see your Tampa Bay
Hey,
Lightning?
I have the Red Sox logo tatted on my back.
But you were hoping the Rays
Yeah,
won.
you are
So
a
get out of
fair
here.
weather fan. You know what that? You know what that tells me,
Tampa guy.
Mike? You know what that tells me, Mike? You got that when you were drunk.
I wasn't.
You're a fucking liar
You're a
too.
fucking liar.
And you're a goddamn.
I got my Egyptian tattoo when I was drunk.
Wait, so you didn't have any bears during the Red Sox tattoo?
Yeah.
None. I wanted it.
Quit disgracing the honor of this podcast.
So on the Red Sox
What's
Houston.
going on?
He's lying right to all of you.
Yeah, no, just a big liar. The Red Sox Houston series. Altuve is on a mission. Bregman's on a mission.
Correa's on the biggest mission of
Yeah,
all. I feel like he feels the most
Alvarez,
like fucking
big
Hey,
addition.
Did you see like when Ryan Tepera called him out? They had the line like they've had this in their head. This is what we answer with. Our OPS is better on the road than it is at home.
Yeah, the cover-up story. But we also can't talk shit about the Houston Astros
No, 'cause
cheating
you cheat
because
too.
we.
Oh, no,
and
this
not
is-
only that,
You
it
have
was
Alex
also
Cora.
under Alex Cora.
No, this is the cheater
who literally
series.
went from us.
yeah.
But hey, if you're not
Cheaters.
cheating, you're not trying. This is the
love
New
it.
England. way.
I am rooting for. I don't want the Dodgers to win, but I'm rooting for Max Scherzer. I want him to win another series.
He's gonna lose tonight. We're talking about the Red Sox in Houston.
I want him to win another ring, be considered a top 5 pitcher ever. Win another
Okay,
ring.
so we
next
just
year.
talked about
wait,
the guys
Adam.
in their lineup. I'm
Adam, you know what I
gonna
have
give
to
the
say?
first prediction. What's going on?
I have to say, I know you called it the fan power for the winning, but
is the fan power.
honestly, that's all it is for this Houston Red Sox game. It's whoever gets that energy, but it's literally it's the players feeding into the fan base. Because the same thing with Verdugo, his energy is fucking high. Everyone's feeling it. Place is going nuts.
I'm telling
They're
you,
feeding off of it.
there's nothing like playoff baseball. It actually fucking happens.
Especially at fucking Fenway. Is he out of here?
He's out of here.
fan power.
Good. Fan power is everything. Hey, no, he doesn't understand it because the Rays have none. It was a fucking home game at the Trop. Yeah, go home, buddy. Are you going to Slate Edge? All right, pal. I'm going to make our predictions. Forget his prediction. I have the Sox winning this in 6 games. I think it's going to be a wild series, and there's going to be drastic things that happen. I'm not even saying the Red Sox are going to come out of the gate, but when you look at this lineup, you have Kyle Schwarber, Rafael Devers, Bogarts, Verdugo, Martinez, even Renfroe batting 7th. You have Renfroe batting 7th, and Arroyo's been a big guy in the 9th spot. Give me the Red Sox here. I have Sale coming back with a comeback series. He got lit up in 2017 against this team. By the whatever it was, the banging and everything like that. But at the end of the day, I think the Red Sox have what it takes. And I didn't even know that before going to this, but Lance McCullers going down is a big time no
That's
for
huge.
Houston.
That's huge.
I'm saying Sox in 6.
And quick question: how is the series going for home field advantage?
2-3-2.
2-3-2, as in Houston, or
Houston, Boston, Houston.
all right. So my prediction is going to be: I don't think the Sox want to go back to Houston again.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to.
Why?
They're gonna win it. They're not gonna sweep at home.
So you can't just fucking make my prediction correct? Is it your
no,
prediction time? Who's predicting the score right now?
Prediction is so fucking wrong, Craig. You
So
fucking
wait,
idiot.
let me get back to my point. All right, now that I know the home field advantage,
Sox in 5.
Sox are gonna win the second game, get the first loss out the way. Sox in 4, finishing in Boston. Don't want to go back to Houston. I'm telling.
A clean sweep.
No, first
Gentleman's
loss.
sweep.
First loss. Yeah, clean sweep at home.
So
but
Sox in 5.
Sox in 4.
No, it's a best of 7.
Yeah, it's best of
Grow
7.
You Red Sox fans can't even do math. You guys
I
don't
am
deserve
so
this.
fucking
You don't
wrong right
deserve this
now.
at all.
Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Sorry about
Still,
that.
what's your
man.
prediction?
Sorry, fan. Sox
give
in
a
5.
shit.
Sox in 5. Come on, give me one. Give me one.
Give me something.
I want it in 7. Who's got a coin? Flip it.
All right.
Heads, you got to call it, Adam. You got to call
All
it.
right, there's Bud Light. That's the Sox. Behind it is, Houston.
Yeah, just chuck it. What do we got?
Bud Light.
Sox in 7. That's
Let's go.
Yeah, the Yankees fan moved for
hey.
the Sox. What an idiot, huh?
I don't hate that call either, though.
Just know that I'm cursed.
I was actually going
Think
to call
about that
that if I
graphic.
didn't want to roll hot.
Magic, we got you here.
I'll go Astros in 6 just because everything I'm calling is going opposite. So it's good for you guys.
So is mine. So we're just at
What
odds
a
right now.
great guy.
I'm being generous.
Guys, what
Me,
is-
me and Magic just like cross curse the entire thing, and I have no idea what's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
We're going to get weird.
All
You
bets
called
are
it
off.
in 7.
All
I
bets
called
are
it in
off.
4, even though it was 5.
I watched Game 2 with Antan. I mean, the way I was flipping and flopping, he was ready to kill me.
I mean,
He threw me off the band. You guys were pissed in the chat that I kept saying "Go Rays," and then I was like, I don't even know what I was doing. I was baffled.
the fact that Anton walked out was everything I wanted.
But
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
that
even
was
watch
great.
it because if the
must be
Dodgers win,
excited.
there are 4 teams left, and if the Dodgers win, the 3 of my most hated teams are all like in that total. For like, I'm not watching a fucking second.
Yeah,
I
still
hope
think-
the Giants win.
I still
I like
think
the
whoever
Giants.
comes out of the AL, it's going to be uphill climb in the World Series. But we'll leave our predictions for
You talk
next
about
week.
fandom.
No, before that-
Giants Stadium gets rocking.
NLCS,
So does
Braves in
Dodgers.
6, Braves in 4 for the World Series.
That's
Let's go.
that's ridiculous.
Let's go.
We're going to transition now into football, where the New
A
England,
real sport.
I guess, a real sport. You want us to keep talking about baseball?
No.
Okay, we're good. The
real sport I'd
The
love to talk
Patriots finally got their act together after a slow start against the shitty Houston Texans and got the job done. Here comes back on time.
Yep, he's back.
Whatever, it's everything.
Good,
Good, because I don't got nothing for
he
that.
left.
I missed out on football this week, so Anton, this is you. Hey, back on.
So the Patriots they got it done quick. 21-yard field goal. Nick Folk ended it 25-22. They were losing the entire ball game.
Did the fans win this one?
All right, man. You're I'm clearly in your head, so it's tough.
You're in my head.
Um,
The fans.
Oh man, how
All of Fenway just deep in his head. Deep in his head.
tremendously.
I'm gonna sell out fucing. I'm gonna sell out the Astrodome. What is it even called? Minute Maid?
We're off the baseball talk now, so either
we're
get with
done.
it or get out of here. Mac Jones, after a tough first half, comes back, gets some scoring drives together. They really ran down the field as much as they could there. Big, what did I say, 31 sweep to Brandon Bolden to set up the field goal to win the game. Obviously, there was a lot of things that didn't go right their way in the first half. But, I think you have to take a win when you get a win, to get a win here. And the Patriots will move on as 2-3 going into this weekend.
To win after that first half's
There
incredible.
was a lot of.
That was as
there-
bad as it was.
th- you
That
want-
was
like,
terrible.
Incredible is a strong word, but
No,
yeah.
there's so many negatives to take away from this Patriots team. You want to hate them, not hate them. We don't want to hate them. We want to love them. They want to make us hate them. It seems. Matthew Judon might have been the free agent signing of the year.
Yeah,
He's gonna be an all-pro.
amazing. Stud.
Amazing.
Need some red sleeves.
Mac Jones is a fucking solid quarterback.
Future's bright.
I think Belichick's handling him fine. Everybody's saying let him throw, let him play. No, let him get
Balance the
checked
right
in.
way.
Whatever.
We could be 4-1.
This isn't gonna be. This
yeah.
is we could, but this isn't our
Again,
year. We know
hypothetical.
this.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah.
And
Beating the Texans by 3. Yeah, we're not a good team.
a big thing for me too going into the last week was they were like, oh, our whole offensive line was out. First of all, your offensive line have sucked, so everyone's on high end there. So
I agree.
having these backups come in and getting the most of their opportunity, I think that was one of the bright spots of the game. I mean, the not bright spot was the defense. The defense played their worst game of the year. Obviously, like you said, Judon still came to play, and that was great stuff. But at the end of the day, you can't let Davis Mills go 21 for 29 with 3 touchdown passes and an 81.4 QBR.
Dude, he looked like prime Peyton Manning in the first half. That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
How about the block punt? That was they didn't even block it. He just kicked it in the
They
zone.
just did the worst punt
That
of
was
all
awful.
time.
It was
Yeah,
like
it
he's
was
aiming
terrible.
for him.
That was I don't even know who the first pick in the draft is going to be this year, but we want the first pick.
No, and imagine that guy just
Yeah,
having that hit you in the back of the head, just what the fuck are you doing, dude? Why did you just hit me with the punt?
If we want to move on though for picks, I looked at this board and I'm pretty sure
We'll start with the Patriots.
I've never loved a board more in my life.
I
think I may sweep.
I was a little on the other side, but maybe we're
I
just different
love
there.
I didn't like the board.
So we'll start with the New England Patriots hosting. Shout out to Jimmy Q there, Jimmy Haskins' Cowboys. The line right now is 3.5 to Dallas on the road. I will start with you because you seem pretty froggy right now, Anton. So who do you got?
Under.
50 and a half. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Under.
Yeah.
Good call.
That's like any yeah, give me some analysis.
The facial expression on that was incredible. That was amazing.
I'm gonna have to watch that back.
Just
See what's
stone.
the-
Who's you got? Stone faced under. That was amazing.
I have this. I have. Okay, so Dallas does have their offensive line back, but they're still banged up. I mean, when you come back, you're still hurt. Our defensive line will disrupt. Mac will hold. Bill will make his drives as long as possible. That Dallas run game's pretty impressive. Dak's impressive. Honestly, the Dallas Cowboys offense is impressive.
Their offense is
That's why it's
is an
50 and a
electric
half.
factory.
But I don't think they're going to be able to get these strong runs off that they have been getting in terms of like Tony Pollard seems like every time he runs it's 6-7 yards. I don't know what his average yard per carry
That's
is.
the underrated thing of this
He
whole
leads
team.
the league in the.
That's what I mean.
Yards per carry.
I don't think he's going to get it that way. I don't think Bill will let that happen.
If you never watch a Cowboys game this season, you'd think like, oh no, Ezekiel Elliott's like the guy. This guy Tony Pollard's been incredible.
And Zeke's been fine.
Zeke's
No,
been good.
Zeke- I'm not
After week
taking
one,
any-
Zeke's
yeah.
been great.
Not taking
After
anything
week
away
one.
from Zeke. All I'm saying is they have more to the puzzle.
I think Bill stops it. Dak's going to have to throw, and that's fine. But I think like the game plan will be just slow it down. 50 and a half's big. I love the under.
For me, I've been trying to stay away from being a homer as much as possible. Obviously, the Red Sox, it's tough to do. We'll stay off the baseball talk.
Yeah, shut the fuck up,
But
dude.
for this game, the Patriots at home, man, you just don't have an offense
It's
to
the
keep.
fans.
You don't have an offense to keep up. Hey, the fans are great. Fans are great in Gillette. But you don't have an offense to keep up. And yeah, you could maybe see if the defense really shows out the type of game that they played against Tampa where it's close. But I don't know, man. I really just don't. I don't see offense outscoring offense. I know it's not the type of game. But I would buy the half point here. Dallas by 3. I think they win by 7.
I think Dallas wins as well. I will love to be wrong. I would love the Pats defense to show up, get it wrong. Like, would love for it to happen, but I just don't see it. Like even the game they lost. Like Dallas's offense has been on fire.
I truly think you can make the argument that Dallas is maybe not the best team, but you can make the argument that they are.
Because Zeke and Amari Cooper have been questionable in like every game. Too.
Oh,
Like,
I don't
they're
think
they're
questionable is a fucking
No, but
bullshit term.
they're like-
Bill
they've
Belichick
been
made an atrocity
iffy.
of that rule.
I think there's more to the puzzle. Obviously, there's way more of a season left. There's a lot of future to tell. But I think this Cowboys team has what it takes, to make a deep run in the playoffs.
Who's their cornerback? What, Tre'Davious White?
Yeah,
He's been electric.
He's been amazing.
No, that's
Trevon Diggs.
Diggs. And then
White's
and then Micah Parsons is incredible too.
Yeah.
They're a team that I think won't get it done this year, but years to come, this is a Super Bowl
And
contender.
Vander Esch
But
is still
what-
playing healthy.
But
so
why?
until he goes
I
down.
think Dallas even could. I mean,
I think you get more insane.
This NFC is insane.
But if you're able to get those guys on rookie contracts and you're able to sign really big market key free agents on defense, the defense is going to equal the offense, and that's going to be a 14-15 win team. I think this team's got a big future ahead of them. The Dallas Cowboys, as long as Dak Prescott stays healthy. Like I said, I'm going to take the Cowboys here. And you know what? This is a perfect time. Gallon of milk. Let's make it happen.
Whoa. Where's this gallon of milk on this Red Sox that I was trying to
Gallon of milk. No, my
not
gallon.
putting them on the Sox.
No, this is it. A lot of you guys have done the gallon of milk challenge, and this is me right here. If the New England Patriots defeat the Dallas Cowboys this weekend, I will pour a gallon of milk on my head. I'm going to Nashville this weekend, right in downtown Nashville. I will get it done.
Second floor of honky tonk. Second floor of honky tonk.
I gotta pick and choose where it's gonna be because
That's fine. That's
you
fine.
know. But I will.
I like that.
You dump one on yourself, and someone around here is going to dump one on Jimmy Askins. And I want to ride the
Where is he?
Cowboys.
Can we call him?
No,
not too late.
he's got a headache.
Questionable.
We will dump a fucking gallon of milk on Jimmy Askins if the Patriots beat them. It's only right. I don't know how to call it, but it's a forced milk challenge for Jimmy Askins this week.
Me and him will do like a screenshot like FaceTime of us both dumping milk.
Beautiful. And I'm picking the Cowboys also.
At 3.5. Okay.
The boys.
So we're all going. We them boys.
I'm not going to dump milk on myself.
Not a fucking
Nice.
chance.
So now
Milk. Honestly, that sucks. It sucks.
You did it like a snowstorm. So
It froze on my
Yeah,
head.
yours was the worst.
In the middle of Nashville ain't better.
Nah, they'll love that.
We'll now get to our locks of the week, and I will start first. I will lead off, so I am the clear lock of the week. It is, I think they're on the road against the Lions. It's 3.5 Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, been one of the best tandems in all of football. Clear rookie of the year there in Chase. I mean, we talked about Diggs on Cowboys. I mean, I think there's an offensive defense, but either way,
Clear rookie of the year in Chase?
Chase, yeah, definitely.
He's on
Receiver.
He's on graphics with rookie Randy Moss, so you know it's real.
Yeah.
I really
Can I get to my pick?
no.
Okay.
He already did it.
But I'm just saying, 3-2 on the road, even just buying the half point, Cincy -3 over the winless Lions, that's an easy lock.
All right.
Lock it.
Lock City. Lock City.
What do you got, Antan? What do you got, Antan?
No. Go someone else.
All right, what do you got, Steele?
We got Packers -5 versus the Bears. I think, for literally throughout like his entire career, Aaron Rodgers has had the Bears number. I mean, Big Cat from Bar School's basically been killed by that man. And the Bears defense was what it once was. I mean, they still have Khalil Mack. And then Justin Fields, they're just not going to be able to go toe-to-toe with that offense.
Also, want to say tickets are as low as $210 there, so that's going to get rowdy. Like, that's a tough ticket.
Packers-Bears. Packers-Bears. Yeah, that's like, big rivalries. Doesn't matter. They're there.
Magic.
Give me Jacksonville in London.
In London, 9:30 game
Give me Jacksonville.
against the Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 3. You taking them to win, or you
Gallon
taking
of milk
+3?
on the line.
I'm taking Jacksonville the spread. I'm not saying
+3.
to win.
Don't put a gallon of milk on the Jacks.
I'm not gonna.
They haven't won a game all season. Dolphins 1-4 with
I
two.
just like the London games. I want to get frog. I want to get froggy.
I live for it. I live
Monday games
for
are
it.
awesome.
I went all in on Atlanta last week against the Jets. Money.
You
thing.
literally
Easy money.
like the London games. Like you can't. You have to throw logic.
I wish there was a 9:30 game every week.
You have to throw logic out the window on those games though. Like you can't. Like it's
You
just.
do.
Oh, anything can happen.
Because London fans,
No, yes, the fans.
you just never know what they're
I'm Adam Nazzaro and I love fans.
The Red Sox fans are like no other. But go on.
burn that stadium.
It's tough to not give it to him, honestly. It was not rocking at the Trop like it was at Fenway.
right,
And
since-
that's horseshit if you
Stop
say it did.
talking about it.
Magic
Stop
Mike
it.
on your side. You happy about that?
I'm still on the football picks, and I'm not on baseball. I appreciate the help, Magic.
I'll defend fandom.
But Antan, since you haven't done your homework for the 20th week in a row, where's your pick? Where's your pick?
No, I don't just have a pick. I have a
Parlay?
round robin.
No one gets fuck about a round robin. Just make
lock.
a pick. Stop making it
lock.
difficult. Stop
A
making it
lock.
difficult.
Okay, I have my first lock. Chiefs at the football team. It's 55. That over is gonna get smashed.
Yeah,
That over is gonna get
Yeah.
absolutely fucking smashed.
that defense hasn't played well.
Neither one. And,
Well, Kansas
that,
City. You know, Kansas City.
That Washington football team, it was known for its defense. It's overrated. Tyler Heineke can put points on the board. That 55 is gonna get smashed maybe by the third quarter.
I like that. That's a great pick. Honestly, I don't like you really much, but like that's a great pick.
Second bet.
Guy knows his picks.
Second bet.
All right, we're on the
Wait, whoa. I got three.
All right, then like go.
It's a round robin.
All right,
fast.
Then make
Yeah,
them
well,
fast.
pick them like a round robin.
All right, I'll say my lock for the last.
Just say fucking the picks, dude.
Second bet.
Wait, which one?
I'm gonna cut you off in a second.
This is
Panthers,
the second pick, you say?
Panthers money line against the Vikings.
Okay, that's a loss.
Why?
Vikings are gonna win that game.
Why?
They need to.
The Vikings suck.
Panthers trending down, Vikings trending up. That's what's gonna happen.
Kirk Cousins winning a game he
McCaffrey's
needs
back.
to. I don't know.
Yeah, Alexander Madison's been great. If they get Dalvin Cook, that's even a plus. Kirk Cousins, you never really know. I'm taking Vikings. You know what? I'm taking Vikings there. I think Vikings money line. Take it. Rip it.
I don't think I interrupted you for your fucking.
I'm gonna interrupt because
You did, though.
You're making 3 picks in lock of the week.
My
you
lock of the
fucking
week
selfish
here.
bastard.
My lock of the week here.
Oh my god, probably gonna be wrong too.
Rams -9.5 against the Giants. This is last week fucking lines.
Yeah,
So
those,
last week lines. The Rams are a fucking amazing team.
yeah, they're gonna get back on track.
The,
against
the Giants have no receivers. It's 9.5. That's a fucking steal.
They've been like playing some pretty good teams too. The Rams. That's why their stock's gone down a little bit. But once they start,
Thank you. All right.
Piling on. I'll give you that. So you're 2 for 3.
No, I'm
Two
three,
good picks.
I'm 3 for 3.
No,
Fuck you.
No, the Vikings gonna win.
Yeah, you know what? But let me parlay a fourth. Houston wins the fucking series.
Clown City.
All right.
Sunday night football. Seahawks on the road. No Russell Wilson here. Geno Smith against the Steelers. The Steelers are -5. I will start here so we don't get a ramble. I love Ben Roethlisberger here. -5, easy touchdown win. At home at Heinz Field. I think, give me it. Geno Smith, probably 3 picks.
The thing here is I feel so bad for the people last game of the week that are just going to lay it all on the line on Seahawks money line to win it all back. I feel so bad for them because it's just not going to happen. They're going to get massive.
If it's over like 2.5, 1.5, and you're going money line, you're wishing on a prayer. Like you think you're smarter than Vegas, and yeah, sometimes you're right.
No,
But
that's
you're
what I'm
fucking
saying. They're
dumb.
going to let it ride. And yeah, they're going to blow it.
I agree with you, Steele. Under
43?
41.5.
Okay. 41.5 by the point and a half.
I'll under 37.
All right. Get the adjusted line.
Yeah,
when you're
somebody
at it.
write that down.
Yeah. What do you got? You got Steelers -5 at
Come on,
home against
Steelers.
the Seahawks.
Come on,
I
Magic.
gotta go Steelers.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta.
The gang.
When's the last time Geno played? Did he play last week?
Yeah, he threw a pick.
He was good though. He was good.
He was pretty good. I'll give him that.
He's also the reason I didn't cover on fucking Thursday Night Football.
And,
So maybe you're making a judgment play.
in
here
the
then.
pick wasn't his fault.
The Seahawks defense stinks.
Stinks.
And then,
All right.
and then we
Stinks.
Big Ben's feeling good.
No. Jesus Christ. He's like horrible.
I'm keeping up with the Pats and the teams I like.
yeah.
Keeping up with nothing.
going to Monday night between 2 division leaders here with Buffalo Bills on the road against the Titans. The Buffalo Bills have, I think it's undoubtedly the best team in the NFL right now. They are 5.5 favorites on the road against the Titans. I'm gonna bury the Bills here. I think they're gonna steamroll this team. As well, I think their defense has been their offense was gonna play in the Allen Diggs duo there, but their defense has been playing pretty well too. So they're gonna make Tannehill try to beat them. They're gonna limit Derrick Henry as much as you can limit Derrick Henry. But at the end of the day, I'm looking like a 41-20 ball game. I think the Bills are gonna blow them out.
Bet against the Bills last week. Not going to do it again. Bills are there. They're for real. I'll admit it.
It's Bills in the over. You're dumb if you know what if the Titans cover it, you know what, you take that loss. It's the Bills in the over.
It's Monday Night Football. It's a whole week left.
Get
Give me
your
the
popcorn
Bills.
ready.
Give me the Bills.
How's Urban Meyer looking this week?
You tell me.
He's his lock of the week. He's his lock of the week.
Yeah, he's
He's
lock of
got
the
enough
week.
faith in
He
him.
literally
to
took
Jacksonville.
As good as John Gruden.
Hey.
Well,
If I may defend John for a quick second.
On to next
I'm
week.
not, no, I wasn't gonna.
folks.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say in Vegas, anything goes. What happens in Vegas stays.
You need to cut that. Like, that's not good.
Yeah, no, like yeah.
Cut it.
Folks, wanted to thank you
What is
guys for
this,
tuning
ESPN?
in, as well as Craig Kelly for coming on the pod and Hedge Better for making this all possible. Shout out to Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, and once again, my guy Craig Kelly for making this happen. As long as Granite Stinks. No, Granite Links Golf Club in Quincy.
Did
Sorry.
you mean it? Was that a diss?
No, not really. That's all from Steele Nazz out there. Be safe, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great weekend. Go Pats. Go Sox. Razor on the golf course. Yankees are on the golf course. 2 kids next to me on body bags.
Yeah, Sox can't lose.
Yeah,
Sox can't lose.
big-
There's
big-
no way the Sox can lose.
big
They have
shout
No,
out-
Sox are gonna win the World Series.
Sox in
The
seven.
crowd
I
is
have
too
Sox in
good.
seven.
The crowd is
No
too
way.
lively.
No way
They
they
love
can
the
lose.
crowd. The Fenway
Big shout out to,
Sanctuary.
Pete
The
Forbes
fake ass ball park. Fuck them.
Baseball's